All right, Shalom. For the fourth one, give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakak, Kodash, Bakatam. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and to all the occupants across the globe, teaching the word of truth sincerely, and want to say Shalom. Now, walk from the Great Millstone Camp, Chicago, with another lesson. Today's lesson is buckle up for the ride. Because we're facing interesting times, man, some real serious times facing ahead. You know, these mandates, these uprisings, food shortages, man. All right. All right, it's all tightening up, man. All right, the vice grips are getting tightened around the necks of these people to the point to where they're gonna flip out and bug out, man. You know, but hey, this is the time. These are the times to try men's souls, so to speak, man. All right, and those you desire the day of the Lord, man. Hey, you know, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening, man. This is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. All right, it's gonna be a great day, man, when these troops come in, these internment camps, and people get around these internment camps where people can get locked up for not complying to the mandates, man. You see, when we see the closures and these restrictions, man, getting tighter and tighter, man. Hey, man, it's great, man. All right, but these are just the beginning of sorrows, man. All right, you got World War III brewing over there in Russia. All right, you know the beginning of it. Okay, but it's going to include other nations. All right, shortly. Okay, but the point being is that it's going to be hell on earth, so to speak, man. All right, and that's and that's going to be when the Lord come back and saves and delivers the elect, man. You know, and this is going to be something that's going to transcend the exodus out of Egypt. It's going to be a more sore destruction than Sodom and Gomorrah, man. It's going to be worse than when the Lord flooded the earth, man. You see? It's going to be a day that's never going to be, that's never been before, man. All right? And we're looking for our Savior, Yahweh outside to come deliver us during those times. All right? Amos 5:18 is, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. All right, so you go in the word woe means it means destruction. All right, so you people out here who are looking for the Lord to return and to save everybody, all right, because you got a good heart, or just because you haven't killed anybody or anything like that, all right, that you think you're gonna get in them chariots, man. All right, but you don't know what um uh you don't know what you're asking for, man. You see, you desire the day of the Lord, but the day of the Lord is destruction, man. You see? It said, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. When the hell about me outside, crack them clouds, man. Hey, it's game over, man. All right? And what manner of person you are to be when the Lord prepares, man. You see? You didn't took this grace period, you didn't took this time that the Lord has given you to get right, to do your own thing. All right? You scoff the prophecy, you scoff the men of the Lord, you scoff the name, you scoff the doctrine, but yet you want the Lord to deliver you. All right, but He's not going to deliver you with the name of JC on your lips, man. He's not going to deliver you with pork on your breath, man. You see? But here you are asking for the Lord to return, but the Lord's return is going to be death, man. All right, verse 19, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it, man. You see, we're gonna run from one problem to another, man. All right. You know, as a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went to a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. You're gonna be going from one bad situation to another bad situation, man. You see? All right, and this is gonna be people. You're gonna be confounded and perplexed at the things that you're gonna see, at the things that's gonna happen to these people, man. All right, the people are gonna be running around, not knowing what to do, man. You see, and the men of the Lord are gonna be nowhere around to give you any answers, man. All right. Zephaniah 1 and 12 said, it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees, that saith in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil, man. You see, the Lord is making his rounds, man. You see, and he's seeing who's sitting on their ass with their hands in their pockets. Okay, the angels are going around taking note of who's naughty and who's nice, so to speak, man. You see, all right, the Lord's going to visit you, you false prophets, you false teachers. Okay, you church pastors who prophesied to your congregation of corn and wine. All right, that the Lord is going to save you because you put $1,000 in the tights. All right, or that you could buy your way into the kingdom. All right, the prophets have prophesied lies and deceit, man. Smooth things into you to the point to where you don't think that Yahweh Shemiyah Shai is going to run a recompense into you, man. Let's get this real quick. This is Amos 3. Amos 3 and 6, it says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it, man? You see, the people don't understand that Yahweh Shemiyah Shai is doing this work, man. It's Yahweh Shemiyah Shai creating the shortages. It's Yahweh Shemiyah Shai putting the minds on these leaders, all right, to come down with great wrath, man. You see? It's the Lord that's doing all these things, man. He says, I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. See, there's none that can deliver out of his hand. See, these plagues are being sent forth and they're not coming back, man. All right, they're going to get worse and worse, man. You see? All right, and this is all of the will of Yahweh Shemiyah Shai, man. So be prepared. All right, come on now. All right, it says, therefore the good shall become a booty in the houses of desolation. They shall also build houses without inhabitant, and they shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof. All right? And, hey, it's going to be a time where people are going to be invading, all right, invading one another. All right? Let's get that. Lack of bread. All right? 2 Corinthians 15 and 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil the goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. See, these times that are coming up, hey, people are going to get desperate, man. All right? Your neighbors from downstairs are going to come up and take what they can. You see? Your old ladies who living, living alone, and women who are living alone. Hey, how much worse for you? All right? Even the men are going to be afraid. Even the men are going to be going through these things, and they're going to be affected by the ways of men who are going to be out there on the prowl, man. Just look at The Purge. You see? Look at Bushwick. So you think Hollywood is making these movies just for shits and giggles, man? But hey, art imitates life, man. All right, and these things are going to be quickly coming to pass, man. All right, let's get this real quick. This is Matthew 24 and 12. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. See, the more great tribulation of the greater tribulation, all right, the more people are gonna, the more desperate people are gonna get, man. All right, you're gonna have family members turning against each other, man. Co-workers and friends and spouses, man. You see, all because of what? All because they can't eat. All because they can't get back to a normal lifestyle, man. And that's the thing. All right, you people have been compliant. All right, you've been doing everything you said you're gonna, everything that Esau tell you to do. But yet America not great again. Yet your lives are not back to normal. You see, and it's not gonna get back to normal. It's gonna get tighter and tighter and tighter to the bloodshed in the streets, man. All right. It says, verse 14, the great day of the Lord is near, and hasteth greatly. even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly, man. All right. And hey, each day we're getting closer and closer, man, to martial law, all right, to a famine, but ultimately to Yahweh me outside of judgment, man. You see? I think he said he purposely do all his will. Um, um, I use this one. Do all my pleasure. Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure, man. You see, the Lord already declared this place to be destroyed, man. All right, the prophecies against America, which is Babylon, have been spoken by the mouth of the prophet since the world began, man. You see. And they're coming to pass, man. We are in those times where prophecies are popping like popcorn, man. And this is the will and the pleasure of Yahweh Shai to bring this place to an utter end, man, to an utter desolation, man. You see? All right. It says the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hastens greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly, man. And these people are going to have, they're going to be dying of heart attacks, man. They're going to be crying like a woman in travail, man. Why? Because of great miseries, man. You see? Seeing their kids dying, their wives, their children, friends and mothers and fathers, man. The scripture said the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. And people are going to become like women in those days, man. Verse 15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers, man. Right, man, all these embattlements, all these places where Esau had these strongholds in this place, man. All right, your army bases that's here in America, man. You see? All right? Yeah, they're going to get brought down low, man. All right, the Lord has purpose to destroy this place, man. All right, and who's going to change his mind? He's not going to repent of this, man. All right? Verse 17, I will bring distresses upon them that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and the flesh as the dung. You see? The blood is going to be up to a horse's bridle, man. You see? All right, the Lord has prepared a great slaughter for this place, man. All right, because even Esau and these 2/3, man, you all are transgressing against the Lord's wishes, man. You all have walked in the way of vanity and pride, man. Therefore, this place is going to get destroyed because of its pride, man. You see? Verse 18, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. We shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell on the land. Right, man, because the elect gonna scarcely be saved. All right, we're gonna get beat up in them chariots. And once we're beat up in them chariots, man, it's game over, man. This place is gonna get decimated with missiles. All right, these underground pipelines and gas and natural gas is going to add fuel to the fire, man. And guess what? You people are going to be the stubble, man. You see? And this place is going to burn as a memorial for those who lived ungodly, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. You see? He's going to make a speedy riddance of all them that dwell on the land, man. There won't be nothing here, man, but doleful creatures, man, and desert animals, man. Matthew 24 and 20. It said, but pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. no, nor ever shall be. All right, talking about 70 AD, man. This is going to be way worse than 70 AD, man. You see? All right? You can't, look, you can't even fathom the things that'll be going on, man. You know? Hey, when you look overseas and you see the bombardments of missiles going over certain places, man, and you look at I'm going on the internet, you can Google certain places like Iraq before America got there and after, man, the desolation and the destruction of their buildings and their cities, man, turned into rubble. You see, it's gonna be 100 times worse than that over here. Except those days be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, because Esau eventually going to try to going to kill himself, man. You let this man go on any further, man, there won't be nobody here but him, man. You see? That's why Yahweh Shai has to come back. He's going to come back, man. You see? All right? Jeremiah 51, it says, then the land shall terrible, and the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. And if you go to Iraq, man, there's people still living in Iraq, man. You know? All right? So it's not talking about that. It's talking about here in America, man. This place is going to be desolated without an inhabitant, man. There's nobody going to be able to inhabit or live in this place, man. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might has failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken, man. All right? And the Lord going to come back when he cracked them clouds. Man, let's get this. It says that he forborne to fight, right? The Lord is going to do this, man. He's going to do this to him. It says, 2 Ezra 13:8, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight, man. You're talking about all these armies, man. You see? The mighty men are going to be so scared that they're not going to want to fight. The Lord got to put the spirit in them to fight, man. You know? There's no fun beating up on somebody who ain't going to defend himself. You see? It says, verse 33, for thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, the daughter of Babylon, is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her, yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come, man. You see? All right? And he's going to sweep this flesh, sweep it with a what? The besom of the destruction, man. Let's get that. So Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14:21 is to prepare slaughter for the children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and the remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pool of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts. The Lord of hosts hath sworn, saying, surely, as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have purposed, so shall it stand, man. You see? There'll be no root nor branch left in this place, man. All right, this place will never get rebuilt again. You see? The golden city is going to cease. By who? By the hands of Yahweh Shai, man. All right? And you can read down in that Isaiah too. It's a good chapter. Lamentations 4:9, it says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these come on, big heart. Let's read that again. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. You know? This place is gonna be there's gonna be nothing to eat. People gonna be starving, man. When they say your stomach touching your back. You see? There's gonna be no more fruit on the trees. All right? No more farms to grow fruits and vegetables, man. You see? You're gonna be eating bark like they did, like they did in um, in the scriptures, man. You see, the hands of the pitiful women have saddened their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. And right now, man, hey, the scripture talk about how her eyes are gonna be hardened against her little ones, man. All right, and you see it now, man. Just in Chicago, man, this lady killed her son, and the son, killed her younger son who was 6 years old, and the rest of, and the people in the house, which were her son's siblings, helped bury the body, man. Helped get rid of the body, man. You see? So eating your children is not gonna be far-fetched, man. It said, Lamentations 2, 11 and 12, my eyes do fail with tears, my bowels are troubled, my liver is poured upon the earth for destruction of the daughter of my people. Because the children of the suckling swoon in the streets of the city. They say to their mothers, where is the corn and wine? When they swooned as the wounded in the streets of the city, when their soul was poured out into their mother's bosom, man. You see? The children will be asking for relief, man. They're going to be asking for food, for something to drink. You see? But nobody's going to be able to help them, man. All right? They're going to be walking around fainting. They're going to be dying in your mother. They're going to be dying in the arms of their mothers, man. And their fathers, man. You see? And this is the place that's come. And these are the judgments that are coming to this place, man. All right? Well, this place is, hey, it's set for evisceration, man. So with that, I want to say, Kah Halal, Yahweh Shai, Shai, Double honor to the apostle and the elders of the great millstone. Till next time, Shalom and a Baba Ball.